got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn.
Reels it in down the left side.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to find his man on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. He wants to throw. He's going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Trying to get to him. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Texas Tech 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going up top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's caught inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to hit that ball. Nice job.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by. Lost one deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's looking to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it. They were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Chris, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Getting late here in the first first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're going to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll run play action. He uncorks 1 deep. And he's got it inside the 25.
And how about the big strike down the field? I'm loving offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. A fair catch called for and made.